Hey, Jeff, do you know what type of podcast we are?
Well, we're not a history podcast.
That's correct. We're a comedy podcast. So any jokes, skits, or anything else we say is not reflective of our organizations, businesses, or any sponsors that we're associated with, even charities. So remind yourself, if you're offended, it's okay. It's just a joke.
Comic books, movies, growing up with Rokusuki. Superman before Zack Snyder ruined him. Man, that's something. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikinis and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again.
Please, God, no.
Remembering tales from the crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts.
He wrote the
All
scripts.
right here is no mystery. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas.
Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 590. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
Blake. I'm Jim.
Oh, wait, what?
And I'm Brian.
Hey, 4 out of 5. BlakeBot is not here. It's it's in service this week.
Getting rebooted.
Yeah. So the winter plays a harsh number on the robotics.
Well, we had to deprogram.
Yes.
We had to take out all the DEI.
Yeah. Anyways, welcome everybody. We are in for a fun night of taste testing and talking pop culture because I went on a little spree this week on getting food here.
And Doug stopped by and dropped off his favorite flavors of Peeps for Brian.
God damn it, Doug.
He does it because
It's getting old.
It's because you're his son.
Just invite me on vacation. I don't want the marshmallow shit, man.
This is cheaper.
And we also have some honey bun goldfish, cinnamon rolled goldfish grams that
Dr. Dana
sent us
week.
last week to eat.
We tried
too.
those, right?
We did not.
No, we did not
didn't.
open it.
Oh, okay.
I've got another she sent along as well.
She really wants Canadian of the Year. It's a prestigious
Do you
award.
blame her?
Well, Randall Holt did Canadian of the Year this year. He did provide us the top 5 this week.
Yes.
So that was
Thank
nice.
you, Randall.
Yeah. So if you have a top 5 that you want to send to us or something you want us to talk about, even articles, send it to us at Bad Ideas Podcast or hobiepod@gmail.com or at our Facebook page at The History of Bad Ideas.
I do check the email account at least once a week.
Great. Awesome.
Oh, and Jason, if you want to send Miss Marbles some money,
Yes.
she will have some cheesecake for you.
Fruity Pebbles?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Done and done.
So it was what, $30? What you said you'd pay for?
I'll
it?
pay for $30 for it.
She'll send one every week.
For one $30 bill, that's it?
No, $30 every time.
Dairy Queen charges about $35 for ice cream cakes, and her food is better than that. And not against Dairy Queen's ice cream cakes, because they're good. But I'd much rather pay for that. So, yeah. Doug was a little upset because he's like, I bring food every time, and I don't get paid money for it.
Yeah, because you bring shit nobody wants to eat.
You bring this pickled flavored cotton candy, which is still sitting here almost full, and no one will touch it.
Don't open it because we're going to give that away at the Super Cincy Expo May 16th through the 18th.
I think it'll be a brick by then.
Do you hate people?
No. Well, I do, but I do like everybody there. If Chad does not repeat as winner of this year of the track and field competition, video game competition, he has to eat the ranch.
It's pickle.
It's pickle, whatever. I'll get some ranch stuff too, so that will help.
No.
Oh, sorry.
We like Chad. We
do like Chad. We do. He said he is defending his title this year, so be ready. May 16th through the 18th. Get ready. At the Sharonville Convention Center. Get your tickets at Super Cincy Expo. So, moving on. So, the first thing we have right here is Hostess Cupcakes Frosted Orange.
Orange cake.
Good thing we have to eat these because they expire April 23rd, 2025.
Okay.
And I got these at Kroger, too. So that's kind of weird. It's a yellow icing on top. It's a yellow sponge.
I think they're orange.
Orange.
Is it orange?
Yeah, it's Tennessee Volunteer Orange.
Okay. And then the cream in the middle. So everybody loves cream in the middle.
I hear these hold a very special place to Brad.
Brad, yes.
I'm Brad.
He had orange for his wedding. Yes.
Yeah, he just had oranges.
Yeah, he just had orange. Clementines, nectarines.
He just used the Hello Jeff box.
I was going to say, Hello Jeff catered Brad's wedding?
That was when they were just in the beginning of it. Their infancy of, catering to it. Jeff, what do you think about this?
It's okay.
Nothing great. Do you like Hostess cupcakes?
I like Hostess. Well, I mean, it's a Hostess cupcake. I mean, it's fine.
Let me ask.
I love really good bakery cupcakes much better.
Gotcha.
But as far as a mass-produced thing you buy at the store, it does its job.
Let me ask you this. Have we tried raspberry zingers yet?
I don't think we've specifically tried them, but I have had them several times.
I'm about to say, I think I've grown up my life.
I've never
them.
saw. I guess maybe I just never noticed because we never really had zingers growing up. I saw raspberry. I was like, is this brand new?
No, those have been around for 30 years probably.
Really? Okay. What do you think, Jim, about these Hostess orange cupcakes?
Needs more orange.
Mm-hmm. It tastes like the yellow ones that they usually do.
I mean, it's pretty much a yellow one with some orange extract, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine.
I mean, they need to make it taste more like an orange Starburst.
Ooh. Or pink Starburst. Could we do a pink Starburst?
Yeah, make it taste more like a pink Starburst.
Pink. Yeah.
I've come to the...
Brian feels attacked today.
I've come to terms with the fact that 90% of this podcast just hates me.
No, that's not true.
I love you, Brian.
I love you too, Jim.
Brian, we're just trying to expand your horizons on food.
Well, he's tried them all.
Jeff's got you some shellfish. So there you go.
I don't think I did get him shellfish.
No, he didn't.
And the funny thing is that we've had to go through like a box of food that we've been hiding in here.
Yeah, from your children.
Yes.
Because you have no control over them, apparently.
Probably not.
Surprised all these Jolly Ranchers are still here.
To be fair, we moved the PlayStations upstairs, so that has helped. Jeff is now going to the Christmas cakes that we've had.
Yeah, I already finished my Christmas tree cake.
Yeah.
That was my pre-podcast meal.
We still have a key lime Hostess cupcake, some of the Oreo cakesters from Japan.
Those were pretty good. Yeah.
That was a box for Blake.
Oh.
Honestly.
Yeah.
But
the stuff's going to go bad, man. These processed snack cakes, they don't last very long.
I mean, Jason read the expiration date on these orange ones. I mean,
that is true. Come on, Blake, get back in here.
And relatively speaking, like you mentioned, key lime. The key lime was better than the orange, in my opinion.
I like the key lime cupcakes. Pretty good. Hey guys, I don't know if you know this. I started watching The Pit. Unbelievable show. My wife and I started binge watching it. We're 11 episodes in, and it's amazing. It's amazing.
Man, I wish somebody would have talked about this earlier.
It's on Max.
It's on Max? Okay.
Yeah. Noah Wiley's in it. Really does a good job as Dr. Robbie, the emergency room. It takes place over 12 hours, so it's kind of weird. Every episode.
Actually, over like 15 hours.
Is it 15? Okay.
Because there's 15 episodes and each of them an hour long.
To be fair, it didn't take me 5 years to watch this. So
he actually got involved before the actual last episode was out. So we're actually proud of you, Jason.
Thank you. My wife and I were trying to find a new show to watch, and I said, the guys keep talking about The Pit. We should really watch that. She's like, okay. And after the first episode, I was like, I'm hooked. I'm done. Episode 8 with the drowning victim.
Oh, my God.
That and the honor walk.
Yeah.
Wow. I looked at my wife. I said, we need to put cartoons on or something.
I cried for like a half hour.
Jeez, oh, Pete.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
That was some of the best TV I've seen in a long time. But whoa,
For as much emotion that it made you feel. I mean, it was really well done.
Yeah.
I just watched the NCIS where was it Emily Fornell, the daughter?
Oh, okay.
Where she dies, and that was really sad too. It's a spoiler. It happened like 6 years ago.
Oh man. Yeah, I guess I don't need to watch now.
I think that's episode or season 18. I think it's in
Out of 32.
I think it's only 23.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, I will say it's unbelievable, and I know it's a fictional show, but as Dr. Dana said, it's probably the most realistic show she's seen about hospitals.
So far?
It's amazing how much the nurses and doctors remember, and obviously they go to school for that for years and all that stuff, but like for any situation in an emergency room, it's just like they're just rattling off, we need this, we need that, and I'm sure it becomes second nature to them and all that. But to think of all the different things, you go from an electrocution to a drowning to a hit by a car to
a guy that needs a sandwich.
Can I get a sandwich?
to an asshole in the lobby that keeps bitching and then punches a nurse. It's just fuck that guy.
So without spoiling anything,
Yes.
just wait, because the that knowledge of like
How they didn't even get to that part, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
did not get to the next big thing.
just wait.
I'm very disappointed that the one person was accused of stealing drugs and is no longer there. I don't like that. Don't like that at all.
Just wait.
You don't like that that
you
character was stealing drugs, or that
I don't
they
like that
called
they
him
got rid
out?
of that character because I really liked him. I liked him. He was probably my favorite.
Dr. Landon?
Yeah. The woman that turned him in.
Santos?
Yeah. Don't like her.
She does not come off well. I think that's the point of her character.
Oh, no,
Correct.
I think they're playing their characters really well. I mean,
Absolutely.
Not say anything about their actors or actresses. Just don't like her.
Yeah,
Well, they wrote that, and she
They
is
did a good job.
acting.
And she's acting
She is
great
acting the
because-
script properly.
Yep. So
It was announced that season 2 will take place over a 4th of July holiday weekend.
that's gonna be awesome with
It's probably
fireworks.
going to be
I can't wait till
moon,
a football player blows up his hands.
How many firework related accidents do you think?
It's got to be a Steelers player blowing up his hand.
Is it going to be an overnight shift? That would be the best.
Well, he's not overnight. They're not overnight.
Well, you could,
Yeah.
you could still. Well, you could have. What's that guy's name? The guy.
the first episode.
Yeah.
He almost committed suicide. The doctor.
His real name is Sean Hattasey.
Yeah, Sean Hattasey.
I can't remember his character's name off the top of my head. But
I remember him from a bunch of stuff. That
oh
he's
yeah,
done,
he's
too.
been in several. Like he's played really great, like guest spots or like. Yeah, he's a great actor.
So if you haven't seen The Pit, don't just listen to me. Listen to Brian and those guys.
Yeah, please listen to us.
Yes.
No, my pitch to Max for The Pit was to run a second show and it be the night shift.
I'm down with that
Have
too.
Haddacy and
His crew does the
Yeah.
night. Then you do that like you do one spring, one fall.
yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I think that would be amazing.
I think I like it because, for many reasons, but one of the main reasons is like they keep going from case to case, and you feel like you're there. And like for me, that I like to have a lot of things going on. I'm like, oh, we're going to that now. We're going to that. They don't dwell on each one.
Well, they're in emergency room fashion. Doctors and nurses don't have time.
Correct, and I
So from that facet, it's factual.
was ER like that? I've never watched ER.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
was ER that like they just kept going from case to case each?
So I mean, ER like they did that, but they also in the background had like things that were going on over the course of a season.
Okay,
Like, but like yes, they were always like
a new case.
Yeah,
Okay.
Normally, most episodes wrapped up a case. They
Yeah.
didn't have a lot of them that went over multiple shows.
Did they
Yeah.
have multiple cases though?
Oh
each?
yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Like I said, I've never saw ER, so I was just kind of curious on
Yeah,
it.
there
Well,
were
there's something else you can watch because that was a fantastic show too. It's on Max.
yeah.
ER is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a Warner Brother
You know what isn't?
property.
Looney Tunes. That's a Warner Brothers property. Yeah, fuck off.
Still wondering how did we ever hear that lawsuit against the pit went from
I'll check that up.
from the Crichton family?
I haven't heard. I never heard anything about it after the show debuted, so I didn't know if I assumed that something happened that they were allowed to move forward and air.
They are allowed moving forward with the claim in February 2025.
But they're just going to look for monetary stuff.
Yeah.
Which that family, I think, has enough.
Is allowing the estate of Michael Crichton, the creator of the hit television show ER, to pursue its lawsuit against the pit.
It's ER medicine with Noah Wiley. I mean,
He didn't steal the premise of ER.
A television show about the emergency room is.
I mean,
I don't think that's.
in my opinion, I think if anything, I would be flattered that he wanted to come back and
do
bring
this,
the
yeah.
show that he created and do another version of it. And it's not called ER2 or...
And it brings light. I mean, I went back and I'm now watching ER because of the pit. So, I mean, it's bringing more recognition to this the old television show.
And new people are watching ER that, younger generations
Her family spokesperson said that they are thrilled that the original team behind ER wanted to do a reboot and was shocked when Warner Brothers abruptly broke off negotiations and announced The Pit, a carbon copy of the ER reboot that was pitched to her. So there you go.
Yeah, I don't know what was pitched, but this is certainly not ER. Other than it's a medical drama in an emergency room, it is not the same as the show ER.
She said after negotiating unsuccessfully with Crichton's estate for nearly a year for the right to reboot ER, they simply moved the show from Chicago to Pittsburgh and rebranded it The Pit. There you go.
I don't know. Was ER going to be... Was that original reboot going to be an hour-for-hour show?
I don't know.
That's the question. Yeah.
And it was allowed to move forward because I do know some stuff about law, is that with court cases... it's the bare minimum that it could be moved forward. She has presented the bare minimum for the case.
Yeah, it met the...
Yeah. And she may have more. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, though, so when people say, the court, the court's obviously letting them go through, it's got to be a big thing. It really is.
No,
it's just...
They met the level of evidence.
Yeah.
And... Yeah, so now it's going to go to trial.
It's not like a frivolous lawsuit like, I don't know, the Reese's peanut butter cups that aren't shaped like a Halloween jack-o'-lantern
This does not look like a jack-o'-lantern. I want my money back. Or no, I want $4 billion.
Sounds good, click.
Yeah, it's not my money back.
This Snickers bar does not look like a butterscotch scoop of ice cream as depicted on this. I'm suing.
Do it. Yeah, so...
for $4 million.
I don't know. It says on the box of these Hostess cupcakes, more joy in every bite. I don't know if there's any more joy.
I didn't get much more joy.
I had joy in the first bite.
Jeff, sue it. Sue them.
Somebody sued Red Bull because it didn't give you actual flight.
Well,
it didn't give you wing. That's why it's WIIINGS.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I thought if I drank this, I would get wings. They would grow out of my back.
Oh, my God. I can't. I hate people.
Yeah. I hate people. It's just stupid.
And no judge should allow some of that shit either. And they do. It depends on the jurisdiction. It depends on the county, the state, and
especially since you can advertise boneless wings that have bones in them because no one expects them to actually be boneless.
That's true.
Yeah, that guy lost his case.
Yeah, and he's permanently scarred for life.
We did an article on that.
Yeah,
live with that injury and But
I mean, as we were talking about wings, it's like, this didn't give me wings. I'm going to sue. It's like this didn't have, and they both went the wrong direction. They should have.
Yeah. Well, it's like, what was it? Pepsi did the Pepsi points years ago, and they advertised a fighter jet.
A Harrier.
Yeah, for 2 billion points, and somebody did it. Now, that is their own fault. They should have never done that.
Yeah.
And because somebody got the amount of points or whatever.
Well, the problem that they had was you were able to purchase points, too.
Oh, were you?
And he figured out how much the jet actually cost versus how much money he'd have to pay down to get the points that the commercial had.
And they ended up paying him with the value of some value, of the jet or whatever. So, yeah.
It was just bad marketing on their part.
They should make that a movie.
But they did.
Oh,
Pepsi.
They made a documentary of the.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I knew they did the McDonald's Monopoly thing.
Yeah.
That was a great one.
That was good.
yeah.
I don't know. Talking about things like that, there was I guess it was a vacuum cleaner company in Britain had a promotion or something where you can, if you bought a vacuum cleaner, you can get like airfare tickets to the States, or I'm not exactly sure what it was, and they lost millions on this because they didn't have the
right wording, the stipulations on which vacuums you have to buy, and
just everything was just there was no restraints and cap or whatnot. So yeah,
I mean,
their legal team got fired.
Oh yes, very quickly.
Speaking of lawsuits, just want to let you guys know this: Fire Festival 2 is ongoing.
Still,
yes. Billy McFarlane and fellow organizers posted documents on Instagram. This is per consequence.com. They are lawfully hosting an event.
Where?
Hold on. The permits are set for events appearing to authorize little more than a multi-day listening party.
Well, doesn't that mean concert? Isn't that what a listening party is?
The documents include an initial permit dated March 18th authorizing Firefest 2 to take place at Martina Beach Club with a maximum capacity of 250 people. It approves for only 12 hours from midnight to 4 a.m. each day, May 30th and June 1st. The festival hasn't even received permission for live performances in the permits.
You don't need it. You just listen to music.
Yeah.
I got a CD.
I'm going to invite people to the beach and I'll DJ it.
The permit is only authorizing recorded music.
Nice.
Yeah, you can't be live music then.
Hey, go get some CDs. Put those on.
Recorded music, I guess a DJ could do it.
Unfortunately, tickets are no longer on sale for Fire Festival.
Damn it!
They only have 250.
It must have sold out.
Must have. They did talk that they were going to have 40 performing artists.
By performing, they mean someone saying, "Here is my CD," and pressing play.
Buy my CD, please.
The lowest price was at $1,400.
Well, yeah, if you only have 250 seats.
The good news is Hobie, May 30th through June 1st, will be at this resort. We're four of the recording artists, so come on down.
Not guaranteed.
Yes, correct.
No,
correct.
we have nothing to do with Firefest. Yeah. Absolutely nothing. 0.0%.
Jason wants to get sued.
No. We're not. We just got hired to go play.
I mean,
there.
we did not.
We did not.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I mean, before he started this, he did say he knows a little bit about law.
I do. I played one on TV.
Very little.
Yeah. So there you go.
He's the Saul Goodman of Hobie.
It's all good, man.
I took the LSATs.
Yeah.
Oh, did you pass?
It's not really a pass-fail grade.
Oh, okay. What'd you get?
8,000.
8,000.
What's the highest you can get? 6?
Like 1,200.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
My score was just not enough to get the scholarship to make it worth me going back. Yeah.
Gotcha. Would you have been an attorney?
I would have not gone to court.
Okay.
I would have been...
What would you have done?
Tax attorney.
Contracts, probably.
Oh,
Contract attorney.
Yeah. You wouldn't be a trial
No.
attorney.
Mm-mm.
Gotcha. Contract attorneys make really good money. If you can catch on with a good company.
Yes.
That's the big thing. So anyways. Anything else we watched this week before we get into listener feedback? Anything?
Well, we watched The Pit.
Yep.
We did watch the pit.
We watched the new episode of The Pit.
That's fine. You can...
Not 11 old episodes.
Sorry.
I watched the second episode of Mobland.
I started, got halfway through the first episode, and it didn't caught my attention yet. I'll give it another chance, though.
Yeah. It gets... The second episode kind of gets into the story a little bit more.
Which one is that with?
Tom Hardy,
Okay.
Pierce Brosnan,
Thank you.
Helen Mirren.
Helen Mirren. Wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive. Is
Um,
it a slow burn?
So it's it's not really slow, but it is. So it's Guy Ritchie's. So like, if you don't like Guy Ritchie, you're not gonna like this show.
Gotcha.
Like if you don't like that kind of film that he does, or that it's probably not gonna be enjoyable.
Do you like Guy Ritchie, Jim?
I don't dislike him. That's fine.
But I mean, it's like Tom Hardy is just, he's so good in it. Like already, like I can tell that I'm going to enjoy it just based off what I've seen so far.
Okay. Anything else, anybody? I don't think we really have.
I also watched the limited series Adolescence.
Oh,
on Netflix.
yeah. That's a tough one, and I've been wanting to watch it, and I got to be in the right frame of mind to watch it.
But
It's about a kid that is accused of murder.
yeah,
It's based on somewhat of a true story, you think?
that I'm unsure of. But like I saw everyone and their mother talking about how amazing this show was. And I don't know. Like I don't. It was good. Like, it was. It kept my attention, but like, I did by no means did I think it was amazing. Like
the overview is a family's world turns upside down when a 13-year-old Jamie Miller is arrested for murdering a schoolmate. The charges against their son force them to confront every parent's worst nightmare. So there you go.
Stephen Graham is the like main like the known character in it.
Aaron Doherty. Yeah, there's really not much. Mark Stanley, you can like he's one of those guys like, that guy. It's getting rave reviews and like parents are like going all ape shit for it. It's just one of those. I don't know if I want to see it. I'll be honest.
Mean, I think it's only like 4 episodes. Like it's not long. Like
really?
Yeah, it's a very limited series.
Okay.
I think maybe 4 episodes.
Okay.
Or no more than 5. I'll say that.
It's at 90% right now on rating.
I don't get it, but maybe I wasn't supposed to. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, everyone, like I said, I kept seeing people just raving about it, and I was like, all right, cool.
Did you watch the new season of 1923 yet?
I haven't watched the first one.
Oh, I thought you did. Okay. Did you watch the 1865 one?
Like half of it.
Okay. Watch 1923. It's a lot better. The first season,
I mean, I'm planning on watching them all, but I did see that 1923 is ending. They're not doing a season 3 because he's doing 1944.
Yes. So I think the idea was that it was always going to be something like that.
Yeah.
And basically they're just going to keep doing years and years and years.
Gives them time to come up with another story for that.
Yeah.
That
It's
year.
fine.
Whatever.
So, Jeff, anything?
No, I actually don't think I watched a whole lot this week.
I went to the Atomic Vault and bought comic books for the first time in like 15 years.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
I bought Bug Wars, which is about 2 brothers. Their dad gets killed by bugs. I haven't gotten into it. This is from Zach, a very friendly employee there. And basically the one kid gets shrunk down. And I was like, oh, so it's like, honey, I shrunk the kids. And he's like, no. And he's like, there's bugs, but then there's like mutated humanoid bugs. And basically they try like pit war. There's like, he described it as Conan. Very much similar to Conan, like with the different factions and that.
Gotcha.
It's gotten great reviews. So I got the first 2 issues of that. I picked up The Mummy, which is based on the classic Boris Karloff, Universal Studios one. It's a retelling. The first book did not grab me yet, but it does lay down potential. And then I brought the graphic novel of the Universal Studios one, Frankenstein, which I got an autograph with. So,
Ooh, whose autograph?
the writers and the artists and that. I have not.
Frankenstein.
Yes.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
But I have not. Igor signed it. But I have not started that one yet. But yeah, so just some. And my wife goes, "You're not starting collecting comic books again, right? You sold your collection." I was like, "That's true, but it's got to get a special type of thing. Like I'm not doing the monthly Wolverines and Spider-Mans and all that.
An occasional short series or something might be fun to hang.
Because I think Bug Wars is 6 issues, The Mummy's 4 or 5.
Who's putting these out?
Image put all 3 of those brands out. I like Image. I like Dynamite. I like the lesser known ones, or not lesser. I'm sorry, smaller companies. So there you go. So,
Jason, I meant to tell you, I finished Cross
and
loved it.
What did you think of the first half of the series?
I mean, I can see, thinking it was slow or anything. Like I could see it took a while for the story to kind of get to the good part of it. I feel like
I thought the serial killer was interesting, and I liked the actor playing Cross. I just thought the police force in general was stupid. It didn't make sense, some of the editing, which I talked about, and I really wanted to like it. Yeah. And maybe I'll go back and finish it because I only got like a couple episodes left of it. It didn't. After a while, I'm just like, so.
I mean, it kept my attention, and I wanted to. I wanted to keep going and find out how they finished the story. So I thought it was really good.
Sister Pam likes it and highly recommends it too. So there you go.
Well, good luck, Pam, on returning to work.
Yes. Good luck.
Good job.
She goes back tomorrow, right? I think.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Oh, okay. Good job, Sister Pam. She has shoulder surgery. So there you go. Okay. Moving on. We had a social media poll of the week.
It's not what's on the outline.
No, it's not. Let's see here.
We really need a new intern because this is getting crazy now.
Who's the intern now, Brian? Who'd you hire?
We didn't.
I haven't hired anybody. No one's applied.
So it's just fax machine doing this? Damn it.
I think it's your kids.
That tracks. So since the dire wolf is back, what other extinct animal do you want to bring back next to destroy humanity? So basically this company, they've been working on it for a while. They've been trying to bring back extinct animals. They use DNA from the animals that they find buried in that. Expedition Unknown with Josh Gates actually did an episode where he went down into this massive pit in Ukraine or Siberia, I forget which one. I think it's Siberia. And found mammoth DNA, bones, all the way down that have been just unearthed, for the first time. And they're using that, and then they're combining it with other things. And they're trying, the company is trying to, replicate that DNA, so they're not using other DNA. But anyways, so they brought the dire wolf back, which is a 12-inch long mouth it has. And they did combine some of the DNA with a wolf DNA, I think.
I think I read... They took gray wolf DNA and manipulated it to get closer to what the dire wolf DNA.
And I think they did get some DNA from 11,000 years ago, and they said 72,000 years ago. So there you go. So we had the woolly mammoth, which they're working on. T-Rex. Let's see here. The woolly mammoth got 20% of the votes. T-Rex got 16% of the vote. Tasmanian tiger, that that went extinct in 1933, I think. That they're actually working on as well. 20% of the votes. The megalodon, that's a bad idea. 16% of the vote.
No, absolutely.
Who voted for that? You?
No, there's several, multiple people.
I did.
Yeah. Saber-toothed tigers, 16%.
Jason's going to talk about the megalodon more.
Yeah, well,
no, he's
he'll
going to
do
talk
a
about the movie
stupid
The
Jason
Bag.
Statham impression.
Actually, Jim, I'm not kidding you. That never even came up in my mind right there.
It's the first thing I'm like, Jason's going to do.
No, I didn't even think of that. But yeah, now terror birds, which are giant birds that would attack huge animals, 4% of the vote.
Now I like the name terror birds the most, but
Jeff, you voted for you picked your other dodo, which they're working on.
I know.
And Jim got the passenger pigeon.
We need Marcy's family back.
Jared Mills says, "Let's go T-Rex, go big or go home." And Steve from Everything I Learned from Movies
Everything I learned from movies.
Bring back the obviously delicious animals like the dodo and stellar sea cow. So there you go.
Hunted to extinction because they tasted so good.
Do you think this is a bad idea?
Probably.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Did they make movies about this?
I did see a tweet from the official Jurassic World Twitter account that just said, this is not a good idea.
That was hilarious.
That was pretty good.
They are very cute animals. The Romulus and Remus, they're named. There's two of them.
There's three, actually.
Is there three?
The two males were born, I think, about 4 months before the female.
Okay.
Female is still too young to be shown or whatnot.
Gotcha.
But, yeah, she is named Khaleesi.
How is she too young to show?
Because you don't bring that... I mean, zoos won't bring out animals when they're that young.
Yeah, take a picture of it.
They're not...
I think just two of the dire wolves coming back after 50,000 years is good enough. We don't need to see all three of them right now.
My daughter was asking where they were going to be housed, so this went down a rabbit hole of finding stuff. So we were all talking about it with my kids. My daughter found out it's a 2,000-acre preserve in the United States that they're going to be in, to which my 8-year-old goes, great, another thing I have to worry about eating me. It's like, I think you're okay. I
don't know. We know he wouldn't outrun bears.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, if I have to save one of your kids, I'm saving the girl.
That's true. I mean, you did throw my youngest down in the board game, and the bear ate him. And he hasn't forgiven you.
I don't necessarily see a problem with it.
Okay, why?
I mean, humanity has hunted so many species extinct as it is.
Well, it's more just humanity. I mean, other species have hunted species into extinction.
I don't mind if you bring the animals back that humans have had an issue.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
The ones that the humans killed, like the dodo or the stellar sea cow, or the passenger pigeon, those type of things that, okay, yeah. That's relatively within, several generations of now. It's like, okay, yeah, those are things that we probably could.
It's kind of like Ian Malcolm, a.k.a. Jeff Goldblum, said in Jurassic Park. These things had their chance, and nature picked them not to survive. Not talking, I'm just talking like
dinosaurs.
Like the T-Rex and like different things like that. Saber-toothed tigers? Well, that should be fun. The woolly mammoth, they said they're going to stay. They're going to put them in Siberia, I think, is what they said.
Does Russia know this?
I don't know, but
that's where they find all the.
They did say there was and I have to look at it on the Josh Gates Expedition Unknown. He did mention like there was a environmental benefit to having the woolly mammoth back, and I can't remember what it was. I'll double check.
Sure, it had something to do with global warming of some.
It is something like that.
Effect. And also, as long as they're not doing this, like if they're truly doing it to bring these species back so that people can study them and experience them, and that's one thing. But as long as they're not doing it just to try to make money off of it and benefit just financially from it,
I would feel better. There are actually places where people aren't being paid to look at them.
Right.
They're like I said, being studied and figuring out how to improve the world as we have it.
I will say on that Expedition Unknown, it was really interesting. Like they did go into that lab, and it was the first time ever like cameras were in there, and they did show like it was pretty impressive. And they started with dogs, and puppies. And they had puppies in there, and they were showing them, which makes sense now. They never mentioned the dire wolf in the episode, but makes sense now that. And they said it was just the easiest one to replicate.
Yeah.
So then they started going on in that. One of the reasons the pros are bringing back mammoths. If they could be returned to Siberia, their presence could help recreate the Arctic steppe. So that's what. Yeah, that's one of the reasons. They said it would help restore the Ice Age ecosystem of the Siberian tundra.
Okay.
And sequester carbon in the form of grasslands and forest. So there you go.
What?
So Yeah.
I mean,
Don't bring back dinosaurs. Like,
I don't want it to get to a point to where like they're going to start replicating animals that have been trophy hunted into extinction, so that another generation of people can do it all over
Trophy
again.
hunt them again.
yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill me some rhino.
A white rhino.
so, and I have a bad feeling that eventually it'll probably happen, because I have very limited faith in humanity.
Well, by the time there's enough of these animals to hunt, like I think the world will be gone already anyway.
I don't even know. The one thing is, too,
A girl can dream.
with the hunting, I don't think I'm worried about this company doing it.
No,
I'm worried about
Right.
the next company that found, hey, there's a cheaper way to do this.
Right.
Boom, we're out.
Yeah,
And then you're going to
Yep.
have issues.
exactly.
It's like overbreeding labs, right? You start having issues with labs because they're popular, so you start.
You're talking about the dog.
Yes.
Okay. It's like breeding labs.
No, not breeding labs. Sorry. Labrador
I'm thinking
Retriever.
say
Sorry.
Labradors, not laboratory.
Let me rephrase that.
Yeah, that's.
That's a far.
I mean,
I'm just saying that.
yeah. I mean,
Hey, give me $10 million and you can hunt the saber-toothed tiger.
yeah.
It just killed you. Ooh,
You only get a knife
it's a pocket knife. Ooh,
and it's dull.
I'm guessing that's going to be a future Worsley winner. 2028 or 2035. Worsley winner of the year, the guy that died trying to hunt a saber-toothed tiger with a knife.
Like I said, you only get a knife, but it's a Swiss Army knife.
Ooh.
So it's got multiple functions.
That's your toothpick.
The wrench. If only the submersible had a pocket
Only
knife.
they would have had a Swiss Army knife
They could have sawed their way out.
on the.
Bolted on the outside, though.
Damn it! Brian,
Yeah.
you want to put the submersible on the outside?
Sure, sounds great.
Do you think outside or inside? Which one do you think is easier?
Outside easily?
Okay, let's do it.
You'll get a better seal on the door if we go from the outside.
Do you think there's an issue if we can't get out?
Nah,
Okay.
it will be fine.
Okay.
We'll
I
be
think
fine.
whales have and dolphins have screwdrivers in that, so we're fine.
Yeah,
We're fine.
I'm sure there was something on the Titanic they could have used.
Jack should have shown them something. It's a shame, really.
He wasn't a real person.
What?
No.
Oh, damn it.
So completely off. Well, not, but like we just said, we were talking about Titanic. I just saw a thing that said that originally James Gandolfini was up for the lead of Titanic instead of DiCaprio.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
But the way that he tested, like the studios felt like people were like his mannerisms were going to make people like not feel bad about the boat sinking. He was going to make the audience feel bad
How
about.
does that happen? Like, was Kate Winslet? Now I'm going to find this out.
I'll find it.
Well, you do listener feedback.
Okay.
I'll do that. So,
Yeah, James Gandolfini was up for the role in Titanic.
Wow. Okay.
That's some bad testing.
I got you here. Brian, go ahead and hit us with some listener feedback here.
All right, listener feedback sponsored by Hello Jeff.
What's in the box?
Jeff.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He dropped the ball this week.
We got surprise boxes going out. It seems like this week.
We're just cleaning out the cupboards and whatever we find.
Pinto beans?
Could be.
That'd be fun.
Anything you say possibly could be in
Brussels sprouts.
Except for those, because those were never allowed in the building.
Broccoli.
I'm hoping to get
Could be.
I'm hoping to get the jerky box.
Ooh. Jerky
Yeah.
Boys CDs.
That's all it's going to be.
Yeah, nice.
Hey, it's Frank Weir here. How much do you bench?
Listen here, sizzle chest.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. I hope somebody out there gets a good Hello Jeff box this week. All right. We start off listener feedback every single week with the same person.
8 pans.
7.
Can't give yourself a nickname.
Chili Billy.
Sunny D.
Beaver hip.
The Jewel of the Flooded Licking River.
Kurt Rambo expert.
Fat Shady.
Beaver tail.
DJ Fatty Fat.
Gorilla Feet.
Orange juice.
Ape hip.
Postman.
Beaver hip.
The delivery man.
Karl Malone wannabe.
Ape teeth.
Doug.
Beaver teeth.
Screwdriver.
Hammer.
The fallopian tube.
The left or the right?
Doesn't matter.
I mean, it does. Yeah, it's just Doug. Just Doug. Doug says, did you watch Dark Side of the Ring about Ludwig Borga? I missed it, but man, that was one I wanted to see.
It's actually Ludwig Borga.
Look at that, Jason telling Brian he mispronounced something.
No, it wasn't him. It was Doug sent it in wrong. I gotcha.
That's spelled Ludwig.
Is it?
Yes.
I just pronounced it Ludwig.
See
you guys.
The W in German is pronounced like a V.
I'm out.
Well, the V is
It's like
pronounced
George
kind of like
Costanza.
an F.
Brian, it only took that. You mispronounced in one word. I'm out.
Is a brain impediment like a broken clock where it's right?
Yes.
Okay. Is that how that works?
Once every 2 years.
I did not watch this. I don't know who that person is.
Yes, I have never heard of him.
There's nothing wrong with him. He just had an SS tattoo on his leg that they made him cover up.
And on his ass, he had an exit only tattoo. He went back to Finland. He
got elected to Parliament, Finnish Parliament,
on a white nationalist platform. So he was a guy that came over, and he was undefeated for a long time in the early 90s. He beat Tatanka's undefeated streak, which was supposed to be a big thing. And then he was supposed to go against Lex Luger in a big battle of
pretty much big guys who just look massive and big physique guys.
And he was an evil guy from Finland and would mock the United States. And then they started realizing that this guy was not well liked in the locker room, and he might be a white supremacist. But
the stuff he was saying wasn't an act.
Yeah. Like, he did these promos up until his debut and even after, like, you know, how they end in pre-recorded ones, and it was not an act.
A racist, a homophobe.
So it wasn't like the Glow women where it was all just act.
Nope.
He lived what he
preached. Yeah, so he went back to Finland, was at he eventually committed suicide at the age of 47.
2010.
Is that when it was? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember growing up, like, watching him, and it was odd because, like, growing up, it was like, okay, this guy's on the fast track, he's going, you know, whatever, he's going to be the big bad evil villain, and then, like, you never saw him again. Like, it was just gone. And, like, he beat Tatanka, and you're like, oh my god, that's shocking.
He had a big push and then nothing.
Yeah, you never saw him again.
Yeah, I don't ever remember hearing his
never.
Yeah. So again, he was only there for like a year, but it was they were strapping a rocket to him. So it was a good episode.
So instead, they put Goldberg over.
Yep,
that was a little bit later in WCW. This is WWE. So, okay, what else?
All right, next up from James Bond the Persuader at JBond Persuader. If you were producing the next James Bond film, what's one thing you would want to keep from the previous series, and what one thing would you want to get rid of?
I'd make sure he's still British.
Is there a debate about that now?
Yes.
Really? Oh, is there?
Jeez.
I mean, everybody, like, the one thing that when Broccoli sold it and people said, they pretty much said, don't make him American.
Yeah.
Then he wouldn't be a...
Yeah, then he wouldn't be MI6 00 agent.
Yeah, so you got to keep him British.
He's a double agent. You're a really bad double agent. You're not even British. Yeah, I am.
It's a 00 agent.
I know, but I meant like...
And then,
do you work for the American government? No.
And then keep it British actors doing it, because it's...
Yeah.
I liked, during the Daniel Craig run, the more gritty, try to be close to realistic... that was done during those movies.
That was my thing. Is I was going to say the same thing. I like the more realistic version of it.
And in that same vein, I would get rid of, which they did in the last things, all the silly over the top gadgets that haunted, especially the Pierce Brosnan era.
My one thing is too that I would have it as 007 is not one person; it's an ongoing number that they get. Like
Bond was 007, and then he dies, but then somebody else fills in the role.
Well,
correct.
007 is a thing that's going because in the
James Bond.
James Bond is a code name.
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah, and I think that would be the one thing I would make sure that, because then you can justify it if somebody's gone.
Yeah, you can put somebody in the role easily.
Well, here we go. Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen. I mean, they killed him off in the last movie.
Yeah.
So
what? When did that happen?
But then the problem was,
I saw it. I missed it.
In the first one with him or second one with him, when he goes back to his family home, the gravestones say Bond.
Third
one. And I don't like that. I did not like that.
I would keep the Billie Eilish theme song.
Jim, stop. We're going to get sued.
Just because of how much Blake really enjoys that. I'm not a James Bond fan. I've only seen a handful of them. But
is there an actor that would get you interested?
he has to be English. Tom Hardy.
Yeah, honestly,
Is he too old?
Well, no, it's too old, but I mean anybody can do
Yeah.
it.
I mean, the guy's in phenomenal shape, so I mean, he could.
let's see.
Would you do Tom Holland, or you think he's too small?
His name was brought up.
Was it?
He's probably somebody. I mean,
I think Hiddleston was brought up.
yeah, anybody could probably pull it off if
Yeah.
they're just it's halfway decent.
He doesn't have to be He doesn't have to be
built.
big and buff. I mean, there's other ways that spies take care of things.
Roger Dalton.
I would be
not Roger Dalton.
I would be intrigued by Eddie Redmayne.
That would be intriguing.
Good enough actor too.
Yeah,
But I'm saying, the one that Bond has to be like suave.
yeah, and yeah.
With-
So
with-
Hardy definitely would have that appeal as well. The ladies' man, if you will. Not
Tim
like
Meadows?
No, not Tim,
Tim
Meadows.
Meadows. That's who we need. Tim Meadows as
Tim
Bond.
Meadows is the next James
What
Bond.
what I would take away
in the butt.
is the over the top sexual innuendo and the sexual assault.
You said take that out.
Yes.
Yes.
You would get rid of that.
There won't be a character named Pussy Galore.
Not my James Bond. Hashtag.
Oh, no more a lot of vagina.
That was not James Bond.
Oh, okay.
That was Austin Powers, and that's
For a
allowed.
second, he made me think like,
Is that gold? Is that gold member?
I mean, they did have Octopussy in James Bond. It was actually the name of the movie.
yes,
So.
yeah.
I don't disagree with that.
I would not have Denise Richards as a nuclear physicist. That would not be done.
Dr. Christmas Jones.
You know, Christmas does come twice a year. Oh God.
Actual lines.
Yep.
Yeah, we get rid of those.
So
Yeah.
maybe it's not bad. Amazon's taken over.
I get it's.
I mean, a lot of that did go away with the
Craig.
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
Craig stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can have a relationship and
just
make it make sense.
right.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be gross.
And it doesn't have to be like. It has to be willing too. It's just not. No, I don't want this. I don't. Okay, you're so good. No.
well, I mean, it used to be like he had to at least minimum sleep with two different women in each movie,
And I find
probably three.
And I find it hard to believe that people were just throwing themselves at Roger Moore. There's
Well,
no
that
way
was
that
Sean
happened.
Connery first.
I'm like, if you're looking like the suave, like Roger Moore was not.
Well, he was the saint.
It would probably be
So was Val Kilmer.
It would probably be bad, but Statham would probably also be like from the action standpoint decent at that.
Yeah, I don't think he would get the subtle
Yeah.
things down.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't infiltrate a bar and like not beat somebody up with a pool stick.
I don't
Like-
think it. I don't think it needs to be as physical.
Correct.
No, I agree.
No, I would actually prefer something not keeping or some direction they should go is get away from over the top stunts and just go
Do
more
into,
for
like, the-
intrigue.
Like
Yeah.
the spy aspect of it.
Well, especially since Mission Impossible's ending.
Yeah,
Oh, Tom Cruise.
He's young.
New franchise.
but that was just one thing about Mission Impossible was it just their stunts are just
Over the top.
so ridiculous.
Yeah.
and I'm
And
somebody
every
who-
movie's trying to outdo the previous.
It wasn't
Yeah.
like that in the first couple, was it?
No, they did. Even starting in the second one was
Oh, the
terrible.
motorcycle.
Yeah. No, they tried. They got they're like, okay, we're doing this a movie, so it's got to be all action-y stuff. And I really liked the first movie.
Yeah.
But I also liked the television show, and there was like 0 stunts in the television show. I mean, it was all infiltration for the most part.
But Tom Cruise has to do stunts.
Yeah.
And that's the type of actor he is. That's what he wants. And
He can bring the money in to where they can afford for him to do it.
The Titanic. Here we go. Jack Dawson, played by Leo. River Phoenix was his first choice, and then he passed away.
oh,
Matthew McConaughey, but he felt he was too old for it. Cameron did. Same with Chris O'Donnell. He felt he was too old.
And not that good of an actor.
Along with Billy Crudup.
Yep.
Billy Crudup would have been awesome.
He would have.
And Stephen Dorff. Johnny Depp turned down the role. Christian Bale and Ethan Hawke both auditioned, but did not get it.
Ethan Hawke would have been good, too.
Macaulay Culkin was actually considered.
That would be... Oh, I want to see that.
Cruise, Jared Leto, and Brad Pitt were also reportedly considered. The only 2 people for Rose besides Kate Winslet were Rachel Weisz and Gabrielle Anwar.
Ooh, okay.
Who was she?
Burn Notice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And Billy Crudup was also mentioned for Billy Zane's part, too.
So I found what
He
I
would
was...
have been good in that one, too.
So I found what I was talking about.
About Gandolfini?
Gandolfini was briefly in talks for the role of Jack in Titanic, but producers felt his intense presence shifted the movie's tone. One exec said it stopped feeling like a tragic love story and started feeling like the iceberg owed him money.
Where's the money, iceberg?
You got money to sink ships, iceberg. Where's my money? All right. So there you go, J. Bond Persuader.
We actually kind of answered that one.
We actually did.
They do have a podcast, too.
Is it about James Bond?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
This smells like chocolate pudding.
What is it? Chocolate pudding peeps?
Chocolate pudding peeps.
All right.
What else we got here?
Next up from Randall Holt at RJ Holt 666.
He's not evil.
He's just my Canadian of the Year brother. He says, if each of you could have your own quote-unquote signature meal a la the Angel Reese meal at McDonald's, what would it be and from what restaurant?
It's the Angel Reese special is barbecue bacon quarter pounder with cheese, a medium order of fries, and a Hi-C orange lava burst. So there you go.
So this is the first peep that doesn't taste like garbage.
Oh my
We
gosh!
found a non-garbage peep.
Non-garbage peeps. Write it down.
This is really good.
It tastes like chocolate pudding.
It does. I love this peep.
Thanks, Doug. That was really good work. We're proud of you.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah.
It does smell like chocolate pudding.
It actually does taste like
Oh my
the
god!
flavor it's supposed to.
How come they couldn't do like this stuff with like all of the flavors? I will say strawberry was good. I think the strawberry one was good.
I like the sour ones. But, I mean, this one, like it kind of, chocolate pudding, you know, you get a little bit of the marshmallow. Oh, it's good.
What would be your meals?
Let's see. I'm trying to think which restaurant would I really want to take it from, because I'm going to go probably a fast food type place.
Oh, I was going more upscale. Well, not an upscale.
What you got?
Steakhouse.
Okay, we got.
You get a opening cup of New England clam chowder.
Good.
Some really, really good ones. Brian can't have it. I'm sorry.
I cannot.
But you can get potato soup
There we go.
As a sub. Okay.
If you've got that shellfish allergy. A filet mignon.
What if you just like potato soup better?
Nope, only if you have an allergy sub. Otherwise, it's not the
you have to present your prescription for your EpiPen so we know it's real.
So filet mignon.
Filet mignon.
A1 sauce.
Oh, God, no. Please. Shit. I had the sauce I was going to put on it. Now I don't remember what I had.
Bernaise.
No, it was...
Ketchup.
Oh, God, no.
Mustard.
Nothing brings out the flavor of good steak like ketchup.
Hell, it's our anniversary. Get her a Pepsi.
He was going to have a side of cheese curds.
How big of a steak? Like what size?
12 ounce?
It'd be a
6?
fillet, so yeah. Probably. I mean, you can get a different size.
6, 8, 12.
14.
Okay.
Probably an 8 is a standard fillet, but and asparagus.
Okay.
And I thought of this, and now I forgot what type of sauce I was going to put on it. So that ruins everything.
Sorry.
We
Jelly.
ruined it with our quotes from
Waiting. So it wouldn't be like a cream sauce or a red wine reduction.
No, it wouldn't be a red wine reduction.
Honey mustard.
Care for those? No, it wouldn't be honey mustard. It's not going to be a condiment that you have sitting on the table. Jim.
Oh, sorry.
peanut butter.
Peanut butter would be good. A peanut butter sauce, peanut butter based sauce.
No,
not
just
bad,
peanut butter.
yeah.
Just spread it on the
But like
steak.
a hollandaise with like the asparagus and
I mean, hollandaise is not a bad idea,
No,
but that
it's
wasn't what I had in mind. And now I
asparagus and crab meat.
Brian, what's your meal?
That's known as the Collinsworth topping at the Jeff Ruby restaurants.
This is like I honestly, I'll have to think about this. Like I legit can't.
Come back later to you. I like
10 White Castles with jalapeno cheese.
Oh God,
I like the steak idea, but I don't want to do this because steaks is my favorite thing. But I would not. I'll go something different. I'm going Jersey Mike's. Okay,
I was thinking a sandwich too, but
I do love sandwiches. I'm going with what I always get at Jersey Mike's.
vegetarian.
A vegetarian, no lettuce, double cheese, tomatoes,
what type of cheese?
provolone,
Okay.
tomatoes sliced, or just one tomato,
Just a whole tomato.
3 Roma tomatoes halved.
I just pictured how the blood on top of the one giant tomato.
That makes me sorry. It just makes me think of there was a picture floating around of a guy that ordered a Baconator from Wendy's, and he got like a solid 3-inch thick slice of tomato on it, and like the caption of it was, "I ordered a Baconator, not a Tomatonator."
So I got tomatoes, I got pickles. I'm going to do some oregano. Yeah.
Whole pickles.
Whole pickles, whole tomatoes.
Oregano, a little oregano on it. Mayonnaise, and banana peppers. And then you put a little jalapeno peppers on it, and there you go. And you slice it in half. You're going to get an iced tea with that, unsweet.
No green peppers.
You can substitute the jalapeno for the green. I'll give you that. Only if you're allergic to them.
I just thought that was a big thing on their vegetarian, how they would
I do
cut
like the green pepper.
green pepper.
I did forget that, but only if you're allergic to them. And you have to prove it, so you have to eat a jalapeno pepper, and then you can have it.
have your EpiPen ready to go.
I don't like the proving my allergy part of any of these meals. Like
And then bag of chips is jalapeno potato chips.
too many jalapenos. Come on.
Okay, fine. You know what? We're going to cut the
Well,
jalapenos.
it's a Jason meal. If you want all those jalapenos,
yeah, I
you
do.
can have
Fuck
them.
that.
No, I'm just saying. Like it's too many jalapenos for me.
Okay, Jim, what do you got?
Actually, I'll just go with an established sandwich already. We're going to KFC.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
No.
And we're getting.
Time out. The sentence should end there. No, we're not.
And what was the name of the sandwich? It was
Double stack? Or no.
It was chicken,
The chicken is
cheese, bacon, and chicken.
It was a double something.
Yeah,
I'll get it.
The chicken was
Double
the buns.
down.
Double down. Yeah.
I think that's right.
A double down, I think.
Double down, 950 calories.
Yes.
But
instead of just regular cheese, it's going to be like a layer of mac and cheese with the bacon.
Ooh. Bacon, mac, and cheese.
53 grams of fat. My God. The Popeyes tried to imitate it. The Popeyes one had 1,874 milligrams of sodium.
Yep.
That's healthy.
Well, how much protein did your fucking sandwich have, Jason? Shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying. Yeah, but I didn't put salt on it.
With a side of your choice of potatoes, mashed or fries.
Scalloped?
It's your meal, Jim. You get what you want for it.
He's being nice. He's being.
You can do either because sometimes you crave one. And
you have to
then
prove you're allergic to one of them.
Brian's allowed to eat this.
Yeah, I don't have to bring my doctor with me to yeah, he can eat that. Well, I mean, my doctor would be like, I don't recommend you eat this, but you're allowed to. You don't have anything precluding you from eating it.
I won't say it won't kill you, but it won't because of your allergy.
Yes.
That was a sign of diabetes.
And then a Diet Coke to drink.
Obviously.
Small Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Coke Zero.
It's better than Diet Coke.
It's, in my
Coke
opinion.
Zero is much better than Diet Coke.
Is it?
Don't tell Dr. Dana that.
Okay.
He is.
Okay, we can just aspartame to your fucking sandwich.
All I'm saying,
I want stevia.
mine's healthy. It has a whole tomato on it,
And it's unsweetened tea.
and it's not pickle. It's a cucumber. It just has a cucumber. It's not pickles yet.
Oh, it's not even pickles.
well, you do put oil. You put oil and vinegar on it.
No, pickles it while you eat it.
Enjoy the pickling process in real
lemon
time.
juice.
Enjoy the pickling process in real time at Jersey Mike's with the Jason Brigger meal.
It pickled my bread.
Yeah, you didn't. What is it? Is it on just regular French bread, or is it on?
yeah, regular French bread.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna
Hey,
do.
I got rid of the gluten in mine.
So that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know. There might be gluten in the fried chicken breading.
There's gluten in the mac and cheese.
Excuse me. Would you like gluten or diabetes? Diabetes, please.
I'm going with the. This will be my special. It will be the 24-inch long Penn Station cheesesteak.
Okay.
The full slice
the full,
of bread?
the full bread.
Jim will only be the one in here that gets that joke.
I've made it before.
24 inches?
It was 18.
Oh, okay. Wow.
It was a loaf of bread that wasn't the right. It was twice as thick, but wasn't as long. And it's like, man, we really can't make this for a regular customer sandwich. I'm going to make a whole one and send it home with Dr. Dana to Brian.
Yeah, they were
good?
Oh, it was amazing. Amazing.
What do you have on this cheesesteak?
Just onions, cheese, mayonnaise,
No meat?
cheesesteak.
Okay.
It was about a pound of meat on that one.
Easily.
Okay.
Yeah. So but it's
okay. I like this.
4-inch pound of steak.
Yep.
And for the healthy people, 18-inch is what he said.
Yeah,
So
that's the smallest size. 18 is the regular.
Your drink is a gallon of a sweet tea. You have to drink it all.
No, you can so for my meal,
Yeah.
it would be that, and then it would be a small French fry.
Okay. What happens if you're allergic? To French fries.
We kick you down the stairs.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, you could be allergic to peanut oil or seed oil.
Yeah.
You could be. You just you got to prove your allergy.
Okay. I do like that you're being health cautious with the small French fry. Too many people get the large. Yeah. Good
Well, I mean, in fairness, when you order a small French fry at Penn Station, you get a medium.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we'll go with a chocolate chip cookie. And you can choose your own fountain drink. There's not a signature drink.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to throw the signature drink on mine.
What's yours?
A
Tang.
Weiss beer.
Ooh.
Tang.
I'm not putting Tang with my filet mignon.
Here's your beautiful sticks and your Tang.
So if anybody would like to make these meals for us,
Yeah, if anybody is interested in investing in our restaurant,
These are the only 4 meals we have.
we have the Blake. It's full of macros.
yeah, the Blake is just a package of Oreos.
On top of each other, just stacked.
It's random Oreos. You don't even know what flavors you're going to get.
Or you won't know the macros in the sleeve of Oreo either.
Give me this. Give me that. Give me this. Give me this. Blake,
The
you just
macros
had
are all
half,
the same.
Blake, you just had a half a bag. I know. Let me have this. Let me have this. Hey, you done with this? Come on. How many we got left over there? I'll do this. I don't want the last 3 to go to waste.
I do miss Blake.
I do miss Blake a lot. Hey, there's 10 left, Blake. I'll just do that. I'll just finish it. Why keep the rest of the bag? That's just wasteful.
Speaking of having
Blake, will you have one of these peeps? Oh, no. No, I've already killed my macros.
Yeah. Trying to eat healthy. I got a Diet Coke here.
Speaking of leftover peeps, are there any more of them chocolate puddings?
There are
over
4
there?
left over. Everybody like one?
I would love another chocolate pudding.
I forgot about Dr. Dana's bribe over here.
I don't want my macros to go out the door.
I'll eat his. I hear that.
Brian, while you do that, I'll do the next question from Sleeveless Jones.
I can do 2 things.
Okay, go ahead. Sleeveless Jones has a question. What the fuck is that?
Oh my god.
The Little Debbie Nutty Buddy cream pies.
Oh my god.
Cream pies with the flavor of Nutty Buddies.
Yeah.
Little Debbie finally answered my prayers.
And it's the big pack.
Yeah.
So they're large.
There's 6
Cream
of them.
pies.
Yep.
Oh my god, this is going to be bad. Go ahead, Brian. What else you
So
got?
let's see here. Next up from there you go, Randall. I mean, we did actually answer your question.
We're 2 for 3.
Look at that.
Oh, 3 for 3. We even did the Ludwig Borgo one.
I, for the first time ever, am going back for a second peep.
Whoa.
Just
Mark this date.
the state will live on in infamy. From Sleeveless Jones, what is one thing about the Lord of the Rings story that made Jim, Jeff, and Blake love it so much?
I am a big fan of the high fantasy.
High fantasy genre.
And especially because I'm not a big fan of the books, to be honest. There's a lot of boring stuff in the books. I think the Peter Jackson was able to find the fun from the books and the action from the books and put them into the movies. And I especially like the first one because I always like stories about teams or groups of people. So the first one was the Fellowship of the Ring, where it's like they're a team trying to defeat a common goal. Unfortunately, the team then kind of falls apart and breaks up, and then the other books go on in other directions. So,
Okay.
but that is one or a couple of things that I really liked about it.
For me, again, he pretty much created the genre of high fantasy.
Yes.
And again, it's one of my favorites, so I had to read where it started from. Read the first take on elves, dwarves, hobbits, and that type of story. And unlike Jeff, I like the detail and the boring parts that he says. So the books I really enjoyed it.
These come out in the 30s?
50s.
50s? Okay.
And then I enjoy like the parts that weren't in the movies. Again, I always get made fun of for talking about they should have included Tom Bombadil in it, but a lot of people thought that character was pointless and boring,
Like me.
like Jeff.
You're not pointless and boring, Jeff.
Oh, thank you.
But it tells the complete story of how pretty much this genre gets started, and that's kind of why I did it. And since then, I've read probably 35 other fantasy not
Series.
series. So just can't get enough. It pretty much got me started in liking the stuff of D&D and that stuff. So
Okay. Well, it's 4 for 4. Look at us go.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll probably end it here. Next up, we have from Dana Gardens. He says, what are some of the best beaches you recommend?
that water park up by Kings Island, the beach.
The beach.
Yes.
The beach water park.
He should go to that and ride those water slides right now.
I was going to say Dominican Republic Beach, which is quite possibly the most beautiful beach
Yeah,
I've ever
Samana Island in the Dominican Republic.
seen. Yeah, most beautiful beach ever. Saw the most giant starfish ever. So I'm going to say that.
Yeah, that's the one I would recommend, but that also means you have to go to the Dominican Republic, and you have to go to that one island off the Dominican Republic, which is fairly exclusive.
Correct.
I will recommend for for Dana Gardens, like the South Sentinel Beach.
Do you feel that's safe?
Not at all. And it's illegal?
Do you feel that's safe? We'll get to that here in a second.
Oh, is that actually on the list?
Yeah, I think so. What else you got?
I would recommend the beaches of Lake Dana. They have the best lifeguards.
We pretty much don't have lifeguards anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, we all moved inside. And the beaches are of the nicest gravel.
Yeah. You get the views of the garden of herbs.
The herb garden.
I'm just saying right now we're 5 for 5 today, guys. Let's do the next one. Come on, let's do it.
I'm going back to my first answer. Actually, probably this week would have been a good time to ride those water slides.
Yeah.
Yeah, with all the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a abandoned water park here in Cincinnati. We had so much rain it's flooded half our country, state, and states. Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio. It would have worked out well. Would have worked out well. I think you would have gotten syphilis though. Probably.
I mean, have you seen the bathrooms?
That's true. What else you got?
Wrapping it up with Professor Number One at Doctor Number One. He or she or they say, hypothetically, if Hobie took over the government, which position would each of you have?
Okay.
Am I allowed to choose which position
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
want?
Go ahead.
We have to okay it, though.
Yeah.
I want to be Chief Justice.
Okay. I'll prove that. I'll prove that.
Okay. Jeff's on the Supreme Court.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
in.
Change approved. Woo! There you go. Brian, what do you want?
I will take the... I would like to be the Secretary of Defense.
Okay. Would you be button on the missile on the button, or just kind of more
Button on the button.
Yeah.
You have the button on the button.
Would you be pressing the button, quick to press the button, or kind of like let's talk about it?
I would take it on a case-by-case basis.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean...
I'll approve, Brian. Defense.
Yep.
Anybody approve? Jeff?
I approve.
Jason, what would you be?
Secretary of the Interior.
Okay.
You know why? I just like that name. For some reason, I've always
Do you
liked
even know
it.
what they do?
No, what is it?
They're the ones that deal with the stuff that happens within the country as far as...
Yeah, I like that one.
Parks, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Give me that one.
What
I'll
about
take that?
Is there an exterior secretary?
Secretary of State.
Yeah,
The
pretty
state
much
is the exterior.
I'll do
Yeah.
Interior. I like national parks.
Yeah.
I would actually build more national parks. Yeah. L.A., I'm looking at you.
Okay. I'm okay with.
You turning L.A. into a park?
Yep.
I'll second Jason for that. He's good for that.
I can let you be the secretary.
Yeah, I don't oppose.
Okay, great.
I want to be the ambassador to that little island in the Dominican Republic that has its nice beaches.
Good call.
Ambassador to Samana Island.
I mean, you could send me to America Samoa. I'll take that, too. I mean...
No, you had your pick.
No, I know. I'm just
Yeah.
also, my first role as Department of Interior is if you go up to an animal and it kills you or maims you, the animal does not get shot.
Gets a medal.
Yep.
It gets bestowed a medal by the government.
And
It
if you
gets a
fall,
bigger piece of dinner that night.
if you fall into a sulfur pit, it is up to the park rangers to actually take a stick and push you farther down into it. That's another one. So
It'd be pointless coming out because you'd be maimed.
Yep. See ya.
We'll open a second sulfur pit in your name.
With no
In
fencing around it.
In remembrance of this dumb fuck, here is the other song.
We'll just name it after you and have like the little leave the trail that you walked through
Yep.
there. Leave it open for other people to follow.
That's what I mean. The new sulfur pit has no fencing.
Yeah.
Just go right on in. Go right on in.
There'll be a sign that says "Don't go in there,"
It's like a hot spring. You're fine.
but yeah, it's still okay.
I like this.
I'm going to the beach, and I'm going to make sure that we have good relations
Good
with
call.
that beach.
Make sure you get the
Is that
scarf.
beach anywhere near the Gulf of America?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
and
down.
on the other side of Florida in the
no, it's in the Atlantic. Okay,
I'm just I'm just for
It's in the American Ocean.
that's my favorite ocean.
Okay.
Change approved.
Jeff, give me some news of the geek here.
It's time for a new installment of the news of the geek.
We're just going to go to the next one. It says number 11 on the thing, but I don't think it's number 11. Per People.com, an American tourist was arrested after allegedly sneaking onto an isolated island in an attempt to meet a remote tribe untouched by the modern world.
Was his name Dana Gardens?
He left a coconut and a can of Diet Coke. Julio Viktorovich Polyakov, a 24-year-old, I'm just going to say dumbass, a 24-year-old who posted travel content on YouTube snuck onto the restricted territory on North Sentinel Island, a part of India's Andaman Islands, to try to meet the Sentinelese people. Indian police told CBS. There are believed to be around 150 people on the island. No outsiders are allowed to travel within 3 miles of the island to protect the Sentinelese, an uncontacted indigenous tribe, to prevent their way of life and safeguard them from other diseases, outside diseases. Outlet said, quote, the American citizen was presented for the local court after his arrest is now on a 3-day remand for further interrogation. Diwali told, the police chief Diwali told AFP that dumbass kept blowing a whistle off the shore of North Sentinel Island for about an hour to attract the tribe's attention. He spent about 5 minutes on the island, leaving the Diet Coke and coconut, collecting sand samples, and recording a video before leaving. The Sentinelese made headlines 7 years ago. We reported this.
Oh, yeah.
Worsley Award winner when they killed John Allen Cho, 27, a U.S. missionary who landed on the island illegally. His body was not recovered, and there was no investigation to his death because of the Indian law prohibiting anyone from visiting the island. Officials told CBS that he was apparently shot and killed by arrows.
On his second attempt.
Yes, to try and convert them to Christianity.
Yes, his first attempt, the arrow hit his Bible.
And he thought that
was a sign to go back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was a sign of something.
Yeah. So let's see here. The charity Survival International called the dumbass's attempt to visit North Sentinel Island deeply disturbing. It beggars belief that someone could be that reckless and idiotic. This person's actions not only endangered his own life, they put the entire Sentinelese tribe at risk. Carolina Pierce, director of it, said in a statement, quote, it's very well known by now that uncontacted peoples have no immunity to common outside diseases like flu or measles, which could completely wipe them out. Stop fucking doing this.
Leave them alone.
They're not coming to you, so don't go to them.
I mean, and if they do, they're going to kill you.
I'm shocked they didn't shoot
That's
him
what
with
I was going to
arrows.
say. I'm surprised that this guy lived.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, right.
Can his punishment be to take a bath in that sulfur pit?
I was actually going to say tie him up, put duct tape over him, now throw him back on the island. He's all theirs. I have no issue with that.
Why would you waste the duct tape?
Oh, I wouldn't want to. He might have, a cold.
That's right. Yeah. Put him on a pole in the ocean. They can do target practice. Okay. That makes better. So, yeah.
Yeah. This seems like a bad idea.
Jeff, you got me some plot lines music, I think, somewhere?
Oh, man. I wasn't ahead of this. Let me see.
okay.
Where's
That's
plot
okay.
lines? Oh, that's that button. Okay, hold on, everybody. Get ready.
Wow, it's time to grab your balls of fury. It's Plotlines with Jeff and Jason.
And Jim and Brian.
Hey, we made it this time.
You make it every time.
Thanks, Marty. Plot lines, what is that, Jeff?
That's when someone sends us the title and year of a movie, and we as a whole, or individually, try to come up with what this movie is about and potential stars of the movie.
The movie this week is from Bob. Holy Motors from 2012. Has anyone seen this?
No.
I have not.
I have not.
Okay. Holy Motors.
I will start.
Go ahead.
I'm thinking it's going to be a workplace comedy at like an auto dealership. You know, kind of a one day in the life of, kind of like maybe like a DC Cab or
Used
Empire
Cars.
Records type thing.
The old used cars with Kurt Russell.
Oh, God, maybe I'm just thinking of used cars.
That's pretty close.
Tin Men?
That's too high.
But just like a day in the life of and I'm guessing car dealership or something to do with cars.
Okay.
I just by reading and just looking at this title, the instant thing that popped into my head was Walton Goggins as Baby Billy as a car salesman.
Okay. And what's the plot? Just the car salesman job?
Something to do with converting.
Yeah, I'm going to line to that where it's a priest trying to save his church, opening up a car dealership, and the money's going to save the church that he has. And I'm going with Matt LeBlanc.
Okay.
Who's in yours?
I haven't thought that yet.
Vin Diesel?
No.
I'm going the scary movie route because I picture this, even though it's 2012, I'm picturing it with the 1980s blockbuster box. I'm going to say cars out of dealership get possessed by a demon, and the local preacher of a small town comes in and has to save the day, and by sprinkling that
By changing their oil.
Yeah, there you go.
Who's the priest? Harvey Keitel?
No, I don't want to see his penis in it. I'm going to say...
Speaking of penis, how have you liked the penises in The Pit?
Whoa. Lots of penis.
Okay.
Lots of penis talk. Lots of pee. Lots of pee.
Well, Harvey Keitel was with the priest in the Tarantino...
was it...
with Clooney?
Dawn of the Dusk to Dawn.
Dusk to Dawn, yeah.
I'm going to go something simple. I'll go Noah Wyle just because he's on my mind.
I'm picking star in my movie Ted Levine.
Okay.
He played Silence of the Lambs, was Buffalo Bill.
Okay.
All right.
Do you got it?
Yeah, I got
Go
it.
ahead.
Well, hang on. It's loading. This is great.
I got it. You want me to?
All right, I got it.
Okay.
A man boards a limousine to be driven to his day's work
In
with
Paris.
9 mysterious appointments. From dawn to dusk, a few hours in the life of Monsieur Oscar, a shadowy character who journeys from one life to the next. He is, in turn, captain of industry, assassin, beggar, monster, family man. He seems to be playing roles, plunging headlong into each part, but there are no cameras present.
Donning different disguises, a man is driven around Paris in a limousine. As he puts on costumes, he inhabits new roles, the strange incarnations moving through their semi-scripted parts. This one.
Starring Dennis Levant. So it sounds like a French film. But it also has Edith Scoob, Ava Mendes,
Kylie
Minogue, Elise Lamo, Jean Desson, Michael Piccoli, Leos Carax, Nastia Golubeva-Carax. Oh, they're probably married. Rita, that's Almuzon. Just really lots of vowels. O-U-M-O-U-Z-O-U-N-E.
I like the first thing you put in Google is, what was the point of Holy Motors? I'll be honest, all of our shows sounded better than this. So, Jeff, you got some box office?
Featured reviews. A bizarre, enigmatic, and brave cinematic return of feature film from Leos Carax after a 13-year gap. Holy Motors is a self-consciously low-budget odyssey of ambiguous... that's too much to read.
Okay.
It's a terrible-sounding review.
It was like 4 paragraphs.
Yeah, that's enough of that.
Just wasn't good. That's all I need to know.
Jeff, hit me with some box office.
It's time for Box Office Bombs.
Woo! Snow White's still bombing.
Oh, jeez.
We know what isn't.
Yeah. What isn't was a Minecraft movie. It made $157 million in its opening weekend on a $150 million budget.
It might make its money back.
Yeah, I also heard it did probably about $100 million overseas.
They were expecting 60 to 70 million that was going to make.
Yeah, it did a little better.
Yep.
Did you get there yet?
No, not yet. This week.
Okay.
We're going this week.
So, what did you guys think about the story of the audiences being disruptive?
Yeah, because they're saying lines and all that. So one of my coworkers actually talked to me about this today. Okay. He took his kids to see it, and he has younger kids, and it was a packed house, sold out on Saturday night, I think. And he said that he thought it was a fun environment. His sons thought it was a fun environment. His daughter did not like it. Basically because there's people, they don't do it constantly, but there's certain lines or certain characters that they
when
they repeat.
Something pops up from the video game, everyone starts screaming and yelling.
Yes.
It's like, oh, we get this reference.
Chicken jockey.
Yeah, and it's in the commercial, so everyone yells and screams about it.
He said it was a fun environment. He's like, it was like a Rocky Horror Picture Show, and he's like, it made an okay film better because you're in this interaction with people.
It would annoy me.
It would annoy me too. But he said, and he said it would be more frustrating if it was like, oh my god, I'm trying to watch like a really good film where you have to learn about the plot.
Watching a bad movie, it can be fun doing that, but
no, that's the thing. It's like because of what movie it is, it probably wouldn't bother me that much, although I do when people are... Actually, what bothers me is people are sharing what the audiences is doing online because they're recording it.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what would bother me.
Put your phones down.
Yeah, put your damn phones down. I don't even care if you're just recording the audience. Put your damn phones down and watch the movie.
Why would we do that? What else we got?
We've got coming in at number 2, A Working Man. It made $7.3 million, a total of $28 million on a $40 million budget.
I don't even know.
Coming in at number 3, The Chosen, Last Supper - Part 2, made $6.7 million in its opening weekend. Didn't we have this last week?
That was part 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, they just released them back to back.
Just hold on.
Part 3.
Jim will get you there.
Okay. In its opening weekend on an unknown budget.
It's not on my list of coming out, but they're going to release like 4 of them, I think.
It's in 2 weeks. I think it's Easter.
Up until Easter, they're going to release them. Yeah.
So each week is a new one. Oh, interesting. Okay. I guess it's kind of like watching a television show for 4 weeks in a row.
And it is a TV show eventually. They do put it on TV.
You just
you can watch the other episodes of the show. Is it on Prime, I think?
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, hey, Snow White is still in the top 5. It can't be that bad of a bomb, can it? $6 million, a total of $77.5 on a $270 million budget.
I think it's made $150 total worldwide.
So you guys agree with the new thought that Snow White, when she ate the poison apple, that she actually died?
Oh,
and Prince Charming is like her, either the angel of death or her angel that takes her and brings her to heaven, and that's why the castle is bright and like cloudy, and that's why the dwarves can't go with her.
Change approved.
Oh, I didn't know the dwarves couldn't go with her.
Yes, the prince takes them, and the dwarves have to stay behind.
Actually, Peter Dinklage says no.
Oh, okay.
So I'm fine with that.
Sure, why not?
Sure, can't make it worse.
And number 3, The Woman in the Yard, made $4.5 million, a total of $17 million on a budget of $12.5 million.
As bad as it got rated, and it made money.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'll be honest. I'm just going to call the cops on you. Can you please get out of my yard?
Sometimes she shows up in the house.
Okay, ma'am, get out of my house, okay? I'm going to call the cops.
I think we need to do a double feature of A Working Man and The Woman in the Yard.
Oh, I like that idea. I'm going to say no.
Oh.
A Working Woman in the Man's Yard.
There you go.
Combining them into
sequel.
one movie.
It's a sequel.
Like bringing down the duplex of the dead.
Yeah. The Cold Creek duplex.
Yeah. Fucking somebody's going through that window. Okay, what else we got?
We have
that was it.
Upcoming. We have on April 9th coming out, we have Mogwai, If the Stars Had a Sound. Over 25 years and 10 studio albums, the Scottish band has defined its own musical genre by mixing powerful sonic force with subtlety and grace. It's a concert video of the band Mogwai.
Doesn't that describe Billie Eilish? A sonic force.
And the next we'll have The King of Kings. The story of our Lord Jesus Christ is told by Charles Dickens and seen through The Innocent Eyes of a Child.
Pedro Pascal is the voice.
No, he's not.
Oh.
It's animated. Pierce Brosnan is Pontius Pilate. Oscar Isaac is Jesus Christ.
Oh, there is a difference between Oscar Isaac.
I know
and
there's a
Pedro
difference, but I
Pascal.
couldn't remember who it was. Shut up.
Kenneth Branagh, Charles Dickens, Uma Thurman, Catherine Dickens, Mark Hamill's King Herod, Ben Kingsley, Forrest Whitaker, Jim Cummings, D. Bradley Baker,
Jim Cummings,
Fred
Winnie the Pooh
Testore.
himself.
Yeah, so pretty good cast of actors in this animated feature.
I'm just waiting for the Bible character to say, "Oh, bother."
The next we have Color for Stage, the movie, a Miku who can't sing.
Is it me?
Shibuya teen musician Ichika meets Hatsune Miku after hearing her song in a store. The pair work together to help Miku forge emotional connections through music. Because it's anime, of course.
Lord, 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 I am Lord.
And it's a bunch of Japanese
Actors.
voice actors. And then we'll have 1-to-1, John and Yoko. Set in 1972, New York, this documentary explores John and Yoko's world amid a turbulent era. Centered on the 1-to-1 charity concert for special needs children, it features unseen archives, home movies, and restored footage.
Oh, it's a documentary?
Documentary starring John Lennon, Yoko's Ono.
I thought it was actually people like playing them.
You almost said Yokozuna, didn't
And
you?
Yokozuna.
Special guest appearance.
That'd be a story.
Where's Hulk Hogan?
The relationship between John Lennon and Yokozuna.
You're not really Japanese, are you? No, I'm American, Smo. But you're never mind.
And next we have Drop.
Oh gosh.
A widowed mother's first date in years takes a terrifying turn when she's bombarded with anonymous, threatening messages on her phone during their upscale dinner, leaving her questioning if her charming date is behind the harassment.
So they're in a revolving restaurant, this huge, tall, revolving restaurant, and she gets a message on her phone that if she doesn't, I think, kill her date,
Kill your date or we kill your
kid.
Your kid.
Oh.
And then he's like, well, you're getting a drop ping from somebody in the it's got to be somebody in the restaurant. It's like, oh my God, this looks awful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're getting dropping, so it's got to be somebody close. So it doesn't look good.
No.
I've seen the trailer.
Do you think the date
4
is the one doing it?
I don't care.
That's what they're assuming.
So that means no.
I think it's the chef.
I think it's the sous chef.
I think it's the busboy.
Ooh.
Next we have,
I think it's a valet.
well, somebody go watch this and tell us who's right.
Blake.
Next we have Warfare. A platoon of Navy SEALs embark on a dangerous mission in Ramadi, Iraq, with the chaos and brotherhood of war retold through their memories of the event.
Ooh, Navy SEALs.
No, not quite. This has DeFaro Wunatai, Will Poulter, Cosmo Jarvis, Joseph Quinn, Aaron McKenzie, Alex Brockhoff, Finn Bennett. So, Michael Gandolfini.
Is there anything big coming out this week?
I haven't got to those yet.
Is there, though?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, The Chosen Last Supper Part 3.
Okay.
Next we have Sacramento. An energetic and free-spirited young man convinces his longtime friend, who's settled into domestic life, to go on an impromptu road trip from Los Angeles to Sacramento.
Shows the movie's 35 minutes.
This is Michael Angarano.
Where do you live where you think it's 35 minutes from...
Directions?
Maya
can't even get
Erskine,
out of L.A. in 35 minutes.
Michael Cera, Kristen Stewart, Bunny Levine.
And I'm out.
But it has Michael Cera. There's your big movie for the week. And then we have this little one coming out called The Amateur. When his supervisors in the CIA refuse to take action after his wife is killed in a London terrorist attack, a decoder takes matters into his own hands. Remy Malek, Rachel Brosnan, John Bernthal, Evan Milton, Nick Mills.
Was Remy Malek in Mr. Robot?
Yeah.
Yes.
He,
Okay.
he was Mr. Robot.
Okay.
No, he was not.
Holt
Christian
McElhaney.
Slater was.
That
Maybe.
Christian Slater was Mr. Robot.
Larry Fishburne.
Oh. Cousin Larry Appleton. Okay, is that it?
That is it.
Okay, Jeff. Before we
would
get
be
to
me.
top 5,
Oh.
I want to say a big congrats to Fish and his wife. They just had a baby today.
Oh, congrats,
Fish.
So congratulations.
Oh.
It is Fish. I guess people do laugh at him.
I did hit the wrong button there, but yay.
Congrats, Fish. Jeff, hit me with some top...
We do have a breath of silence for the 40-some people in the Dominican...
Oh, the nightclub?
In the nightclub.
Strip club.
It wasn't a strip club.
I thought it was.
No.
No. It was,
No.
it was a dance club.
Dance club.
Oh, dance club.
Where they had a popular act was there. People passing away included former baseball player Octavio Dotel and Nelsie Cruz, Nelson Cruz's sister.
Really?
Yes.
Jeez.
Another breath of silence that we forgot. Val Kilmer.
Oh, yeah.
We did not mention
Big
Val
breath of
Kilmer.
silence for Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
And you even mentioned him earlier.
Apologize.
We talked a lot about him last Tuesday, and then, right after we were done rapping is when the reports
passed
of
away.
his death came out.
Thanks, Blake.
And Jay North, the actor from the television show
Menace.
Dennis
Yep.
the Menace.
Yep.
Well, let's get some fun stuff going. Box office news.
We just finished box
We
office.
just did that.
Sorry, top 5.
Boy, oh boy, weren't they great. That's the lobotomized monkey. And now, the top 5.
It's from Randall Holt. He has top 5 favorite cover songs.
Cover songs.
I'll go first. I'm going number 5, Hallelujah by Anybody. I just love that song.
By Anybody.
There's so many...
Even the original singer.
Even by
Not the
Leonard,
original.
Even by Leonard Cohen?
No. Everyone else.
Like the Jeff Buckley
The Jeff
version.
Buckley version is probably
Jeff
the
Buckley's
most
good.
well-known.
John Bon Jovi actually did a really good one.
So the Jeff Buckley version is really good.
So yeah, I just love that song.
Pentatonics.
Anything pentatonic.
Michael
stuff.
Jackson.
Well, every single song we list here, I think Pentatonics is covered.
Kate McKinnon did a great version of it on Saturday Night Live.
Yes. Yeah, I remember that. Number 5 for you, Jim?
Number 5 for me, I'm going to go If I Were a Boy by Alexander Jean. That is a cover of the Beyonce song, If I Were a Boy, which was a cover of If I Were a Boy by BC Jean. So she had started a band and then took the song back. Gotcha. Well, the band is with her husband.
Good call.
And that version is much better than the Beyonce version.
Okay. Brian?
My number 5, I'm going to go with... The band is called The Ghosts of Paul Revere. They covered Baba O'Reilly.
Might have to find this out.
Yes.
I do not know this band, but...
They are a bluegrass-ish.
Bluegrass. Bob O'Reilly Bluegrass. Oh, I've heard some sort of country version of that before, now that you mention it.
Yeah.
Don't know if it was them, but...
Number 5?
My number 5, I'm going to go with Disturbed Sound of Silence.
Good one.
I love the song. I love the original, and I like how David Draymond pretty much made it his own. Oh, I really wanted those drums to kick in towards the end there. I was just waiting for it.
Yeah.
But I really think it's good.
Number 4?
Number 4 for me, I've got Nirvana doing The Man Who Sold the World.
Yeah. Anyone else have that?
No.
I saw it, and it just...
It's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
Yep.
It's one I think I actually prefer listening to the Nirvana version than the David Bowie version, and I'm a huge David Bowie fan. I just think there's something about Kurt's doing it and the rest of the band's version.
Brian, number 4?
Number 4 for me, keeping in the spirit of Nirvana, I'm going to go with Sturgill Simpson. It's a cover of In Bloom.
Okay. Bloom County.
One I haven't heard. Now I'm intrigued to hear this.
Number 4 for you, Jim.
Sticking with the Nirvana theme, I will go Lake of Fire. That they did a cover of. I don't even know how much was this really released by
The Melvins?
No.
Who did Lake of Fire?
He says it at the beginning of the song on
He does.
He does it on the
MTV Unplugged.
Unplugged.
Johnny Cash. Oh,
That's Ring of Fire.
Down, down, down the Lake of Fire.
I'll think of it eventually, but yeah, the Lake of Fire by Nirvana.
My number 4 is Sweet Dreams by Marilyn Manson, despite being a piece of shit, who's originally written by, sung by the Eurythmics.
Eurythmics.
Yep. Sweet dreams are made of these.
I do like that. Meat Puppets, Jim.
Meat Puppets, that's it.
My number 3 is Hurt by Johnny Cash, originally written by, or sung by?
Nine Inch Nails.
Yep.
Trent Reznor.
Yep. Love that one. Number 3?
I'll stick with the Johnny Cash theme, and I will go with the song I Hung My Head. It's on the same album as The Hurt, and that is surprisingly a cover of a Sting song. And it sounds just like a Johnny Cash written song, and then I heard Sting do it, and I'm like, it still sounds like a Johnny Cash song.
It's a good song. Number 3?
Number 3 for me is a cover by a band who are no longer called Sonic Death Monkey. They are on the verge of being Kathleen Turner Overdrive, but for one night only, they will be Barry Jive in the Uptown 5, doing Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On.
Let's get it on. Sugar.
That is Jack Black's band from the movie High Fidelity, for anyone who doesn't know that.
Number 3, Jeff?
Number 3 for me, I'm going to go with Janis Joplin doing Me and Bobby McGee. Song written by Chris Christopherson and originally done by Roger Miller. Obviously, the Janis Joplin version is pretty much the quintessential version of the song, and it's one of my favorites.
Number 2?
Number 2 for me is Michael Andrews and Gary Jewell doing Mad World. Originally done by
Tears for Fears. For the soundtrack of Donnie Darko.
And I think it's one of the most brilliant versions of a song I've ever heard.
To the fact that Kurt and Roland, when they tour and they do the song, they now slow it down and
because of that,
do it more like the Gary Jewell version.
Number 2 for you, Brian?
Number 2 for me, I am going to Hobie this with the entire 9 or 10 songs on the Weezer Teal album. That is an entire covers album that they did, and it's just start to finish. They're all so good.
Is that what they had? Africa was on?
Yeah, so let's see here. Let me find the track listing. Where is it? So they start off with Africa. Then they do Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Tears for Fears.
Then they do Sweet Dreams.
Those songs are used.
The far better version than Marilyn Manson.
Oh, he's calling you out.
In my opinion. Then they go Take on Me.
Take on me.
Happy Together.
That was what the Platters?
Turtles.
'Cause I'm happy.
No.
I know it isn't.
Let's
You
see
and me.
here. Then they do
And me and you.
Paranoid.
Together.
From Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Yep. Mr. Blue Sky.
Oh, great song.
No
TLC.
Scrubs. TLC's No Scrubs. Number 9 on that is Billie Jean, Michael Jackson.
Oh, that's one I forgot.
Not my
Alien Ant
lover.
Farm.
No, Chris Cornell's version of Billie Jean.
That was
Yeah.
a good one.
And then the last song on that album is Stand By Me.
Number 2 for you, Jim?
Number 2 for me, I'll go with the Robert Hazard well-known song, Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper.
Yep. My number 2 is Make You Feel My Love by Adele. I love Adele. And my number 1 is by Ike and Tina Turner, Proud Mary.
Proud Mary.
I love that version. And I like the CCR version, too.
Oh, yeah. They're both good.
I like her version. Number 1 for you?
Number 1 for me, I will go with Natalie Merchant and the 10,000 Maniacs doing Because the Night, a cover of Bruce Springsteen's song that he wrote for Patti Smythe.
Brian?
Let's see here. My number 1.
I think Patti Smith.
Patti Smith, yeah.
Patti Smythe was the lead singer of Scandal.
Patti Smith.
Patti Smith, yeah. Let's see here. My number 1, I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with Smith and Myers is the act. So it is Brent Smith and Zach Myers from Shinedown.
Okay.
They put out 2 acoustic cover albums, 2020 and 2021. And it's all covers, but my favorite that they did was Runaway Train.
Okay.
That's been done a couple times.
Oh yeah.
Number 1 for you, Jeff?
Number 1 for me, I guess we'll stay in the same vein as the Johnny Cash. But this is someone doing a Johnny Cash song.
Okay.
The band Live with their version of I Walk the Line.
I forgot about them doing that.
Most people did.
Yeah.
But I love that version.
I love their CD, their first CD. Second CD.
This one was on their greatest hits.
Gotcha.
I think it was an extra song or something that they put on their greatest hits.
And it didn't get a lot of thing until Daughtry covered the song on American Idol.
Season 5.
And everybody's like, oh, that's such a good take on it. And he just pretty much copied Live's version of it.
Before we get to honorable mentions, we had listeners send in theirs. Randall Holt, who came up with this.
Oh, go.
Sweet Dreams by Marilyn Manson. Hazy Shade. Can somebody give Facebook?
Oh, I got it.
Okay. Hazy Shades of Winter by the Bangles.
Bangles, that's a good version.
Dead Babies by Iced Earth. Antisocial by Anthrax.
You're a dead.
Am I Evil by Metallica.
Yes, I am.
I think he just wrote this in here just to help me here. Honorable mention, Green Manalishi by Judas Priest.
The Green Manalishi with the 3 prongs.
Was I close? Somewhere?
Yeah, Manalishi.
Tainted Love by Soft Cell. The Small Hours by Metallica. And the Gummy Bears theme song by Jason. Gummy Bears.
Oh, why are you encouraging this, Randall?
Where did you come from? I don't know.
I
Probably
think you just
the woodwork.
lost my vote for Canadian of the
Where
Year
did
next
you come
year.
from?
That is not a cover, Jason, because it doesn't have anything to do with the original.
Let's see here. Dev.
Is that 3 weeks in a row?
Yeah.
Love you, Dev.
He had Changes by Charles Bradley. Sound of Silence by Disturbed. Blank Space by I Prevail.
Oh, that is so good.
War Pigs by T-Pain. Hurt by Johnny Cash. Honorable mentions, Behind Blue Eyes by Limp Bizkit.
Ooh, I'm sorry on that one. I disagree with that.
The Man Who Sold the World by Nirvana. Tainted Love by Marilyn Manson. And Billie Jean by Chris Cornell. Let's see here.
We got a lot of good ones, but you threw that Limp Bizkit out there.
At least he didn't lose Canadian of the Year.
No, yeah. Randall very well could have lost Canadian of the Year by encouraging Jason to sing Gummy Bears.
Gummy Bears.
Shut it.
Doug had Hobie top 5 the album Kermit Unpigged on Broadway from George Benson, Clifford and the Rhythm Rats. All I Have to Do Is Dream with Linda Ronstadt and Kermit the Frog.
Okay.
Born to Be Wild by Ozzy Osbourne and Miss Piggy. Mr. Spaceman, Jimmy Buffett, The Great Gonzo and Rizzo the Rat. Being Green by Don Henley and Kermit the Frog. And Wild Thing by Animal, Floyd Pepper and Kermit the Frog.
Wild Thing.
Doctor Number 1 had 5 through 2. Every song on someone else's list that Jason sings. And If I Could Turn Back Time, Cher by Jason. If I could turn back walk the moon.
That is not even a line. Stop it.
It is a line.
Not in the song.
Oh, well, yeah. I understand that.
Wait, have you written your song yet?
It's there. It's getting there. I got time. Jacobo, tweets by Jacobo, had Simple Man from Shinedown, originally written by Skinnerd. Jolene by White Stripes, Dolly Parton. War Pigs by Cake, originally written by Black Sabbath.
Cake version of War Pigs. Okay.
Pretty solid.
Smooth Criminal by Alien Ant Farm. And Hurt by Johnny Cash. He also had Stairway to Heaven, Dolly Parton. And Sound of Silence by Disturbed. They did that.
I haven't heard the Dolly Parton Stairway to Heaven.
And I think that's it. What you got, Brian, for Facebook?
All right. Facebook, we've got from Sister Carolyn. Number 5, I Walk the Line, covered by Live. Number 4, Careless Whisper, covered by Seether.
Ooh, that's a good version.
That is a good version. Number 3, Hurt, covered by Johnny Cash. 2, Make You Feel My Love, covered by Adele. There we go. Number 1, Nothing Compares to You, either Chris Cornell or Pink or Brandy Carlisle's versions.
Or Sinead O'Connor's?
I forgot about Brandy Carlisle's version.
She didn't say anything about Sinead O'Connor.
I'd put Sinead O'Connor's on there because it is a
cover of
U2.
The Family.
Down a lot of lists online. Sinead's.
Yeah.
What else?
From Nick Mayer.
Oh, Nick.
Number 5, Live and Let Die, Guns N' Roses.
Live and Let Die. Cover of Wings.
Number 40, Hobied, Still of the Night, and Dissident Aggressor by Hailstorm.
Hailstorm is Still of the Night, huh?
Number 3...
That video is still playing on MTV, by the way, Jim.
Number 3, The Ghost of Tom Joad.
Who redid that?
Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah. Oh, it's a pretty good version.
Number 2, The Sound of Silence, Disturbed. Number 1, Smooth Criminal, Alien Ant Farm. Honorable mentions, Bad Company by Five Finger Death Punch.
Oh, okay.
And Smokin' in the Boys' Room by Motley Crue.
The Brownsville Station song.
And last one on Facebook is from Blake Edwards.
I heard of him.
I don't know. It's nice that he finally sent in the 5 things that he's listening to.
I hope he didn't get the email addresses wrong on where he's supposed to send things.
It's not a website.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Blake's number 5 is Funky Town by Pseudo Echo. Number 4, Do You Think I'm Sexy by The Revolting Cocks. Number 3, The Classical by Pavement. Number 2, Where Did You Sleep Last Night? A.K.A. In the Pines by Nirvana. And number 1, just about every damn song on this CD. A stone-free tribute to Jimi Hendrix.
Oh.
So.
Bad idea of the week. Number 19. We've done this many, many times.
Going to the North Sentinel Island?
Fucking stop it. Fucking assholes. Or if you're going to do it, get close enough that they can shoot you with an arrow before you get onto the land. That's all I'm asking. Oh, God.
And I had an honorable mention of Hooked on a Feeling by Blue Swede.
I had a few honorable mentions here.
Yes, it was the family that originally sang. Written by
Prince. Done by the family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see here. My honorable mentions were Wild World, covered by Brandon Boyd. Okay. He's the lead singer of Incubus on a solo album of his. And then I had The Boys of Summer, covered by the Ataris. And then lastly...
They had a Black Flag sticker on their Cadillac.
They did. And then lastly, I had the Deftones cover of Simple Man. Yes.
We got a Mad Lib?
We do.
Okay, don't tell us which one.
Of course we do.
I love Mad Libs.
All right.
We've had Mad Libs on all the episodes, except when somebody forgets to bring them when we are on location.
Yes.
I said someone. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody.
Scab Jeff.
Blake Bot.
All right. Jeff, give me an adjective.
Horny.
Wow. Right out of the gate.
I wasn't going that way, but I decided I'm going to go with the first thing I think of, and that was the first.
Your mind's in the
adjective.
gutter.
It must be.
Jason, give me a noun.
Panties.
Singular? Was panties a singular?
Yeah.
Edible underwear.
We'll go with panties.
Okay, panties.
Okay.
I mean, it's one thing.
Yeah.
Jim, give me a color.
Orange.
Jeff, give me a number.
42.
Ooh, Jackie Robinson. Jason, give me a country.
Luxembourg. It's a tiny country.
I would have gone Bratislava.
That's a city.
Jim, give me an adjective.
Small.
Jeff, give me a type of event.
Firefest.
First or second?
It's just a type.
Okay.
So,
Well, there is no second.
Yes, there is. I bought my ticket for $14,000.
Good call.
Jason, give me a celebrity.
Burt Reynolds. It's funny because I have a big hat. See?
Turk Ferguson.
It's a Burt and Burt production.
Jim, give me an adverb.
Quickly.
Jeff, give me a city.
Bratislava.
Jason, give me an animal.
A dire wolf.
It counts.
Yep. You never said extinct or not.
It's not extinct right
Not
now.
extinct anymore.
Jim, give me an-
Restick. No.
It's extinct.
Extinct.
Jim, give me an article of clothing.
Oh, damn it. You already said panties.
I did.
I'll go bolo tie.
Bolo tie.
I don't know why I think that's funny, but it's funny. It's good. I like that.
Bolo.
Jeff, give me a type of food.
Goldfish crackers. Just because I'm looking at these very delightful cinnamon roll grain.
Yeah, those were
goldfishes.
delightful. I think those are better than the strawberry grain.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, they remind me of like animal crackers. Like,
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, agreed. Oh, god damn it. Jason, give me a part of the body.
Side boob.
That's going to be interesting on this, I bet.
Yep.
I actually.
Jim, give me an adjective.
Ooh, another. Hardly.
He said adjective. Is that an adverb?
Oh, I thought you said adverb.
Yeah, adjective.
Adjective. Okay, I misheard. I misunderstood.
Colorful.
Adverb. I mean adjective. Confused.
Jeff, give me a place.
A place, we'll say the parking lot outside of Home Depot.
It is a place.
Yeah. Very specific.
No one said vague place.
All right. Jason, give me a verb ending in ing.
I'm going sleeping, which I would like to be doing right now.
Sorry, we're keeping you up.
No, it's not you.
Sorry,
I'm just
sorry
tired.
we're bothering you.
I'm just super tired.
Sorry we are annoying you with our friendship. Jim, finish this off with a person you know.
Oh.
Doug.
Katie Cassidy.
Tweets by Jacobo.
He's a celebrity.
No, he's not. All right. So this is a Taylor Swift Mad Lib.
Oh, that's not good.
There's panties in there.
This is a
And horny.
And Doug.
And side boob.
This is a fashion story.
Oh, okay. Side boob could work.
Fashion.
So if you want to dress like a star, here are some horny pieces to make you shine like the panties.
Shine like the panty.
First, you'll need a pair of orange boots with the lucky number 42 bedazzled on them in rhinostones from a fancy store in Luxembourg.
Exactly what Jackie Robinson would want for his legacy.
Fancy Luxembourg orange boots with
Bedazzled orange boots.
Then you'll need a small ball gown.
Oh.
It should be perfect for a fire fest. You'll also need a scarf, but don't let Burt Reynolds steal it.
That is true. Very true.
I could see him.
Damn it, Bert. Bert stole my scarf again.
You see the scarf? It's funny. It's because it's not my scarf. See? It's a scarf. Punched a shock.
Why did you go there? God, you ruin everything.
Sorry.
And don't forget sunglasses to wear quickly as you explore Bratislava.
Oh, it is shiny this time of the year.
Of course, you'll need an outfit inspired by the mischievous animal that inspired an entire album, The Dire Wolf.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just the harp
You'll need a pink bolo tie covered in hearts to make you look sweeter than goldfish crackers.
That fits.
To keep your side boob warm, you'll need a confused sweater.
Yeah, that would be confused.
Hey, Jim, my side boob's cold.
Here's this confused sweater.
Oh, thank you.
Which would be perfect for wearing out in a forest or even wearing to the parking lot outside of Home Depot.
It's true. It's true.
To complete your wardrobe, you'll need a sparkly coat perfect for sleeping at a party late at night with Doug.
Sleeping with Doug, or is Doug at the party?
I think both.
Okay, great.
To complete your wardrobe, you'll need a sparkly coat perfect for sleeping at a party late at night with Doug.
Yep, you're sleeping with Doug. Okay. Just watch for his hands. You could probably curl up in his hands to take a nap.
They would probably warm your side boob.
Yes, they would.
But I would have this confused sweater.
Fine, just put
we
it
don't
on.
we don't need Doug's confused hands.
They're
I don't know
not.
what to do with them. They're too big.
They're not confused. He knows exactly what he's doing with those.
I don't know.
Open up a can of pickles. A jar of pickles.
A can of pickles?
Yes.
Jesus.
I don't know where you get your pickles from, but I get them from with cans.
I get them from Corey, and they're in a jar.
Oh, I get them from Costco. They're in a can.
I get them from Aunt B, and they're terrible.
I get them from Jason's Sandwich.
He pickles his own pickles.
Yeah, they're pickled in real time.
I just really want to eat the sandwich. Sorry, you got another 12 hours. Okay, titles for the show.
I have a side of diabetes. Enjoy the pickling process. Prove your allergy.
I like that. I have that one too.
The beaches are of the nicest gravel. And I'll give you side boob.
I have the fallopian tubes, non-garbage peeps, prove your allergy, the Blake, adverb or adjective, I don't know, and that was it.
I have Hello Jeff catered Brad's wedding. The fallopian tube. Going back for a second peek. Or second peep. Side boob could work. Jason ruins everything. Keep your side boob warm with a confused sweater and a can of pickles.
Let's see here. I had prove your allergy. I hate people.
It's every week.
A girl can dream. Hello Jeff colon catering edition. Side boob. Pickled in real time. And Little Debbie answered my prayers.
Oh, Little Debbie did answer my prayer.
But we didn't even try those.
That'll be for next week.
I would do pickled. What was your pickled one?
Pickled in real time.
Pickled in real time is a pretty good one. I like prove your allergy.
3 of us put prove your allergy.
There it is. Majority rules. Thanks.
Just don't make me prove my allergy, please.
Thanks everybody for listening. We'll be back next week, and in 2 weeks, Steve and Izzy will be here.
Oh.
Ooh.
So, as Roger says, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Jason sucks balls.
Bye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history. Not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad.
You've been listening to Hobie.